Alright, this evening I just wanted to spend a little time to remind you all that given the fact that we changed the assignment for the comparison contrast paper, you are going to need to do some documentation. I'm not going to show you all of the documentation that we do, but rather just the ones that I think you're most likely to have been using. So what I have done is gone to the Bedford St. Martin's Rewriting Second Edition page. This is the free one, so you can get to it easily. You would click on Humanities, and once you're within the Humanities, it will offer you all sorts of options, which include finding sources, but more importantly for today, documenting sources. It will give you an overview of how do we do MLA documentation, gives you a little quick lesson on doing MLA in-text citations, which is to say, you can see here we've named the author Frederick Lane, and then so all we need to do here is to put the page number in parentheses, and then the period goes after the parentheses. If you don't include the author's name there, you will then put the name of the author and then the page number here. Alright, if you don't know the author, you use the title of the work. If you don't have page numbers, when you're doing things using online sources, unless it is a PDF document, you are not going to have page numbers that you can use. So, if it's PDF, use the page numbers, otherwise do not. Alright, now in addition, this is important, our list of works cited. This is one of my favorite parts of this particular website. She gives you a quick opportunity to look at varying types of works. For example, if you've got an author with a single author, 2 or 3 authors, and so on, you can go through here and look at the various things. Now, what we're probably going to be doing for this particular assignment, an entire website. Most of you are doing the websites for the political candidates, so this is the steps on doing an entire website. In addition, we found most of them didn't have authors, so a website with no author. But you can just have a look through this area and see what you've got. Now, in addition, as we're using this section, there is another place that a lot of you are going to be using, which is an online newspaper. So if you're using an online newspaper, here's the information that you need in order to do that. You put the title of the article in quotes with a period at the end, and then the title of the newspaper or the online newspaper in italics, and then this is the newspaper that it actually originated from. Some of you may be using the TCC databases to find your newspapers, in which case here's number 40 and it will show you how to do this. Now, all of these are found regularly in your handbook. So one of the things that I've told my on-campus students, do not get rid of your handbook after this class is over. You're going to be writing research papers for all of your classes. If you write a psychology paper, they're probably going to want you to use APA, which is American Psychiatric Association. If you are writing your paper in history class, you may be using Chicago style manual. So just be aware, ask your teacher what method that they want you to use. You also need to be aware of the fact that you are going to have to include a Works Cited page. And it is possible, and I'll have another lesson for you on this, to use Microsoft Word to do this. But keep in mind you really have to know how to create the works site yourself, because for example, should you be using Microsoft Word, it doesn't center the words Works Cited, it puts it on the left. So you have to be the final person. And let me just go to our sample research paper and go right to the end and show you this is what your Works Cited page is going to look like. Capital W, capital C, centered. You continue your heading and your header rather, and you put these items in alphabetical order by author. Now if you don't have an author, you use the title of the work, and it also goes in alphabetical order. Should you have one of those complicated things that has more than four or more authors, you only need to put the first right author, and then you use et al. And that basically just shows you it's Latin for and everybody else. Alright folks, I hope this gets you started on your Works Cited and your internal documentation. Let me know if you need more help. Thanks.